All right, we have an Artie and Lange update here. This is from Radar Online. No end in sight. Artie Lange to remain in rehab indefinitely after arrest. But the Trouble comic is doing well and staying sober, insider reveals. This is from Radar Online. Artie Lange is still in rehab and will remain in treatment indefinitely. RadarOnline.com has exclusively learned. So I know he joined the drug court and then he was doing good. Then he violated his probation, but I don't think it was for anything drug. Like he got caught doing drugs. It was some weird technicality thing. So then he went to jail for like a month and a half. Then they let him back into rehab. I don't know if he's in the same rehab where he has to get a job, and I doubt he's back working at the gas station. According to an insider, the troubled comic has been abiding by the rules of the drug court program, but a release date has not yet been set. Is that even legal? Or I guess when you're at his point and you know, you don't have a nose. So, yeah, I guess, man. Whoa. Once released, Howard Stern's former sidekick will then be transferred to New Jersey's Hudson County Court, where he will await his fate, the source added. Oh, so this is basically telling me probably in like October he'll go to court and they'll give him the date. If I was him, I'd be like, yo, I gotta get something done about this nose. This would mean the 51-year-old funny man could face more jail time or be ordered to an extended period of probation. He could also be forced to do more community service. So far, Lange has been doing local charity work near the New Jersey facility he is currently residing in and passing all of his drug tests. Local charity work. Now, I know that in this rehab, they make you have a job. So are they calling the job local charity work? And what could that be? I don't know. They found him on the garbage truck. They found him at the gas station. I wonder if someone will find him at whatever charity thing he's doing or job thing he's doing now. But he has been passing all of his drug tests. That's good. Although at this point, can he even physically do drugs anymore with the nose? This gives fans hope that the admitted drug addict is finally on track to stay clean. As Radar exclusively reported, Lange was arrested in May for failing to comply with the terms of his probation. He was originally arrested for heroin and cocaine possession in March 2017 and sentenced to 4 years of probation. For the first time since Lange left the Stern Show, the radio mogul opened up to the New York Times about his former friend in May. What's happening with Artie makes me very sad. We've lost touch, and that's my doing. Stern admitted in the interview, I got my fingers crossed for the guy, and it wasn't a clean break. It was many years of wanting Artie to get help. I know that a lot of fans want me to talk about Artie and feel it's a cop-out for me not to. I'll take that. I don't want to do anything that would rock his boat. I get sad talking about Artie. He was a tremendous contributor, but we had to move on. And I do see Stern's point in that. Like, do I wish Artie was still on the Howard Stern show? Yes. I also still wish Artie was on the Anthony Cumia show when it was the Artie and Anthony show. But it's all Artie's fault. Like, those dudes can only take so much before they just have to cut ties with the dude. Very sad situation. It seems like this time they're forcing him to have to stay in rehab. And like he was at some, maybe this one's a good rehab too, because he was at some rehab before he got into the drug program, where they were letting him go to gigs, they were letting him tweet on his phone. Like, what kind of rehab is this? Very bizarre rehab, but I think he's in a really good one now. And look, hopefully Look, they realize that Artie probably on his own isn't going to give up the drugs. So they're probably just like, we're just going to keep him in here indefinitely. I mean, this man showed up to court looking like a monster. Remember that video of him in court? Like dried stuff all on his sleeve, no nose, hair all messed up. And he failed the drug test that day at court. So, I don't know, man. Hopefully Artie gets it together, gets his nose fixed. Because the dude is a funny guy. That's the truth of the matter. Artie Lange is a funny guy. And he'll always have an audience. Like, if he gets out and he does stand up, people will go watch it. If he does a podcast again, people will go listen. Unfortunately, I doubt Anthony Cumia would ever have him back like Howard Stern, and I completely get that. Although they might be getting desperate enough over there that they might take him. Look, they got a lot of AA show merch still that they will love to unload. So don't completely close the door on Artie Lane coming back. But I mean, Anthony was paying Artie a lot of money. I think he was paying him between $700,000 to $800,000. Which, for a year contract, which sounds about right because when Artie did join Compound Media, he did bring a bunch of subscribers. A bunch. And the AA show was very popular. Like, people would bootleg the AA show. Does anyone bootleg the Anthony Cumia show? No. So, so he does have an audience. I wonder if Anthony would ever go down that road, as it looks like, Opie is just never going to do that deal. But he was also disrespecting Anthony. I mean, he was showing up late, if at all. And if he did show up, sometimes he left early. I've told the story many times. One of the funniest moments ever on the AA show is the Artie's birthday episode where they have Mary Jean and some other porn girl. And about 10 minutes into the episode, Artie goes, I gotta go to the bathroom. He was gone for 40 minutes. And then 40 minutes later, Anthony looks at, the control room where Keith is. He goes, where's Artie? And Keith goes on the thing and he goes, Artie went back to his hotel. And the look on Anthony Cumia's face, like, what do you mean he went? We're in the middle of the show, his birthday show. This is a show. Ugh. So many great moments from the AA show. Like, Cumia, just give him a shot. Just give him a chance. You're fledgling anyway. No one's subbed to you. Just, who cares? Like I said, I would have never fired Artie if I was in Cumia's position, because I just wouldn't have cared. And, but Artie was treating him bad. Like, and then Anthony exposed stuff later, like, Artie would ask to borrow money. And not like, can I borrow that? Like, $20. Like, and like, but he did say Artie would always pay him back. But you'd ask Anthony and Keith. So, and I'm assuming that's on top of his pay. Because I guarantee you they were smart enough to pay Artie every show instead of money up front. So he never got the $700,000. He never got anywhere near it. He missed too many shows for it. And that's why they were able to ride that wave. But them getting rid of Artie sort of messed up their business plan. Remember, their business plan when they had Artie was they were going to buy another studio in the building they're in and then just rent that out to like other shows and news things because apparently the building they're in, there's a whole bunch of studios in it and like international news programs rent them out. So they're going to take all the extra money they made from hiring Artie, buy another studio, but don't do any shows with it, just rent it out. Although that plan obviously changed. So, I don't know, it looks like Artie's going to be in rehab indefinitely. Let me know your thoughts about this in the comments. Do you think he'll actually get clean this time or not? I mean, I didn't think Artie was going to make it through 2019. Hopefully he proves me wrong. And we're getting close to the end of the year, kinda, and hopefully he does. But let me know your thoughts in the comments.